See that we have the resistance network. Here we have 2R and one more resistance 2R, and then the resistance connection is R, and one more resistance is here R, and here the ends of the terminals of the resistance circuit. But in between again we have one more resistor of resistance 3R. Now you need to find the equivalent resistance of the combination. Is it okay? But let me inform that here we have to find the equivalent resistance between what points A and B. Now if you observe clearly, if you draw an axis along this line along 3R, with respect to this axis you can see that, so when you have taken, this is what lateral axis which is passing through this line 3R, resistance 3R. Now if you have taken mirror at this point, for example if you have taken mirror, so what would be the image of this 2R? It will be 2R. And even what would be the image of R? R. That means it is a mirror symmetry. So when we have taken it is exactly off of the circuit, then the image of the one part is same as that of the other. So same the image. Now if you have seen from this middle, if you fold it, it is mirror. So the image of the 2R will be here, the image of R will be here. In this case, mirror in the mirror symmetry. Now look at this one. If we connect the battery in between terminals A and B, now the current flows here I, then the current will be, because of these two we have different paths. When we have different paths, then the current will be divided as I1 and I2. Now look at this clearly, as it is a mirror part, mirror image. Here I1 means then the current in this part also what? I1. How much current enters, the same current will be. Similar as here current I2 means as it is a mirror, the image of this one reflection, where the same current flows here, I2. So are you clear, students, now? In this case, when you have taken mirror part, along this axis the resistance are ineffective, because the potential difference across these 2 points will be remain same. Potential difference is equal to 0. Then there is no current. Look at this one. I1 current is flowing, but the same I1 current is flowing here also. That means there is no flow of current across this 3R resistor. So you no need to consider this resistance. Simply you can remove that resistance. Now if you redraw this circuit, what would be happen? What do we have? Here we have 2R, and this is what 2R, and let me take here one more R. So this is R, A and B. Now I hope you are clear now. Is it okay? Along this axis the resistance are ineffective. We no need to consider that resistance, because the current flowing through that resistor is 0, because of the potential difference is 0. These 2 points are at same potential, therefore the potential difference 0. If there is no potential difference, no current flows through that network. Okay. Now if you see that, what would be the combination of these 2 resistors? These 2 resistors are in series. In series combination, what is equivalent resistance? RS1 is equal to 2R plus 2R, that is equal to what? 4R. Similarly, these 2 resistors are in which combination? Again these 2 are in series combination. So what is the equivalent resistance of these 2 series network? R plus R, which is equal to what? 2R. Now let me redraw the same circuit. Here we have A, and the resultant of this one is 4R, and this is 2R. Now it is B. So look at this one again. These 4R and 2R are in which combination? Parallel combination. 4R. So these 2 are in 4R and 2R in parallel combination. In parallel combination, what is the equivalent resistance of the network? R1 R2 by R1 plus R2. Then let me draw the equivalent resistance of the network R1 R2 by R1 plus R2, that is equal to 4R into 2R by 4R plus 2R, that is equal to 8R square by 6R. See that 1R cancelled here, 4 2 8, 3 2 6, then 4 by 3R is the equivalent resistance of this network which is having mirror symmetry. Are you all clear, students? Please give response to me. Okay, please copy it fastly. Now the same circuit, but I take it is in different manner. Let us see. So here I have R, now it is 2R, and let me take one more resistance here, it is R, and this is 2R, and again in between these this one here, one more same, let us take it is 3R or whatever it may be. Now A and B, remember mirror symmetry means you have to divide the circuit in between what points you need to find the resultant resistance exactly to half. Are you clear? Now if you divide into half, is it mirror symmetry? Now look at this one. If you have taken mirror, here we have R, then is this image to R or to R? We have 2R, that means this is not image of R. Are you clear, students? Similarly, even if you have taken this is R, is 2R is 2R image of R? No. So it is not a mirror symmetry. Then we need to see that one more alternation, which is remember in mirror symmetry the resistances which are along the axis are ineffective. There is no flow of current. Alright, okay. Please note down that one. There is no there is no flow of current along the axis in mirror symmetry. But let me do one thing. Let me draw an axis along the A and B. So let me draw in between what points you need to find the equivalent resistance. You draw an axis. This is an axis. Now you can observe clearly that if you fold it is, remember this is a circuit of folded symmetry. So let me explain that it is a folded symmetry. Folded symmetry. Okay, because when you divide it into, we are not getting the image of this one. Image means left and right. For that axis, left and right. But remember, folded symmetry means when you have in between what points you need to find the resultant resistance. From that one, upper part and lower part you have to see. Upper part and lower part. Now, upper part and lower part is same. Then it is what? Folded symmetry. Look at this one. Along this axis, if you draw an axis along these 2 points, in between what we have to find equivalent resistance. Now, here R means here also R. Here 2R means here also 2R. Are you all clear? So, what type of the symmetry circuit is a folded symmetry circuit? For folded symmetry circuit, then let me take here X and X, here Y and Y, here Z and Z. Let me take here. Are you clear, students? Are you following? Are you following, students? Say yes or no? Okay. Now, here when you have taken, you can observe in between X and Y, these X and Y, the resistance in between same 2 points, which are in between 2 points are having same potential difference. Look at this one, XY, in between XY. Here we have R, here we have R. Then these two are having same potential difference in between XY, in between XY, potential differences, resistors are in between XY, potential difference is same. Now remember, potential difference same means what would be the combination of those resistors? What would be the combination of those resistors? Very good, parallel. Okay, then that means here this resistance R and this resistance R are in which combination? Parallel combination. In parallel combination, what is equivalent resistance? R1 R2 by R1 plus R2. So let me redraw that one. So here we have R. So it is X, Y, and even let me take this also here only. Folded symmetry. X, Y. Is it okay? So next, let me take Y. In between Y and Z, here we have Y and Z, 2R. Here what? Y and Z, 2R. Then 2R and 2R in which combination? Parallel combination. Then let me write here 2R. So here it is what? Z. Here it is Y. Y and Z, 2R. And this is also at same potential. 2R. So Y and Z, these 2R. Now this is nothing but what? B. Here it is nothing but what? A. Just you complete it. This one you no need to consider. But what about this 3R resistance? Please tell me. 3R resistance, you can see Y and Y are at same potential. Y and Y. These two are at same potential means what is potential difference? 0. Potential difference 0 means is there any flow of current across 3R? No flow of current. Then there is no flow of current. You can ignore this resistance. Y and Y at same potential across 3R. Current is equal to what? 0. Now you no need to consider this 3R. Means in folded symmetry, longitudinal resistances are not effective. Means for this axis, any resistances which are perpendicular to this one, lateral resistances are ineffective. In folded symmetry, lateral resistances, current across lateral resistance is 0. Then no need to consider that. So this is what the resultant reduced circuit. Now tell me, what is the equivalent resistance of R and R? What is equivalent resistance of R and R? Those two are in parallel combination. In parallel combination, what is equivalent resistance? What is equivalent resistance? R by 2, R into R by R plus R by 2. Similarly, these two are in which combination? Parallel combination. Then 2R into 2R by 2R plus 2R. 4R square by 4R, which is equal to R. Now this is what? R by 2. And next one is what? R. This is P. Now, what is the combination of these two resistors? Can you tell, students? What is the combination of those two resistors? Series. Yes. Then what is the equivalent resistance? RAB is equal to, these two are in which combination? Series combination. Then R by 2 plus R. In series combination, the resultant resistance is the sum of the individual resistances. Is it? Then R by 2 plus R, what you get? 3 by 2 R. So this is what the equivalent resistance of the network when we have considered folded symmetry. Please differentiate between mirror symmetry and folded symmetry. Mirror symmetry means in between what points we are finding the resistance. For that you draw perpendicular line exactly off line. And one of the half of the part is image of the next half of the part. Then it is mirror part. If it is not like that, then we have to go for folded symmetry. Folded symmetry means you draw a line along which points you need to find equivalent resistance. You draw an axis. For that axis, you see that upper part and bottom part. So upper part and bottom part are symmetry. Then you can go for folded symmetry. Please note down fastly this. So find the equivalent resistance between A and B. Find resistance between A and B. Now anybody can tell, is it, first let us check, is it a mirror symmetry or folded symmetry? Anybody can tell, students, what type of symmetry is it? First let me draw. If you draw an axis along A and B, then we have only upper part, then there is no bottom part, so it is not a folded symmetry. Then you draw an axis which is perpendicular to this AB. In between what points you need to find. Is it okay? Now with respect to this one, means if you have taken the mirror along this direction, now is mirror image are you getting or not? Let us check. So here we have R means, here R means, here R is A. Next, here R means, here R is A. S. Here R means, here R is A. Just you see that mirror, just if you take the mirror, in the same manner you will get image on other part, other direction. So here R, here R. Then is it mirror symmetry or not, students? Is it mirror symmetry or not? Yes, it is mirror symmetry. It is mirror symmetry. So when we have mirror symmetry, then we'll see that in between A and B, if you connect the battery, so what will happen? A current, I current flows here. So when we have I current, look at this one. Here R and R, we have this is R, this is R. That means what will happen? The same current flows here. I1 means here I2. Current will be divided I1 and I2. Now at other end also the same current has to be end because of the mirror part. For this part in other end also the direction of the current is compulsory, that magnitude and direction of current is I1. Similarly, if you have taken I2, then what will be the current at this point? Definitely it would be I2. It would be I2. Mirror image. So here current I2 means here also the current should be same when you have taken that mirror part. So you can understand one thing, that across AB in this direction, AB, let me take, even it is C and it is D. So along ACB, the direction of the current is same, I1 and here also I1 only. That means in what combination do you get the current is same? In what combination of the resistances is the current same? Can you tell, students? Yes, series combination. So that means that it does mean that these two resistors are in which combination? Series combination. Series. That means here there is no current dividing. Whatever, if it is I2, here I3, then you can remove this contact here because of the same current is flowing. Then just you can remove this contact part. Are you clear, students? Here at this point there is no division of current. That means what? There is no flow for current here at this point. You can remove the contact at this point. Is it okay? Because of they have the same potential. Potential difference 0. At this point, potential difference means there is no flow of current. Okay. Now these two resistors are in which combination? Series combination. Now come to this one. Can you rearrange? Let me rearrange this one. So here we have A, R, R, R. Now from this one, this is R. Okay. Now you can observe these two are in which combination? Series combination. And again these two are in which combination? Series combination. Then what is the equivalent resistance for these two? Series combination, and it is also series R plus R, 2R. Let me draw here that 2R, 2R, 2R and 2R. Next, from this one, what we have? R. This is what D. Now students, look at this one, too small R. These two resistors 2R and 2R in which combination? In which combination? Parallel combination. Yes, parallel combination. These two are in which combination? Parallel combination. In parallel combination, what is equivalent resistance? 2R into 2R by 2R plus 2R, which is equal to 4R square by 4R is equal to what? R. So instead of these two, we can replace what? Smaller. Let me read again. Again, you can see that these two resistors are in which combination? Series combinations. Then let me replace R and R series, R plus R, 2R. And now it is A and it is B, R. So instead of these two combinations, what we have tried? Smaller. And this is what? Smaller. Now look at this one. These three are in which combination number? Series combination. So what is the resultant resistance of these three? R plus R, 3R. Now here 2R, here 3R, A and B. Again, these two are in which combination? These two are in which combination again? Parallel combination. Parallel combination. Now, equivalent resistance between AB is equal to 3R into 2R by 3R plus 2R. Is it okay? R1 R2 by R1 plus R2. Now, see that 6R square by 5R is equal to 6 by 5R is the resulting resistance. Are you all clear, students? Are you all clear? Okay, please note down fastly when you are getting. Okay, so here one more electrical network of resistance are given and asking to find the resistance, equivalent resistance between A and B. So let us see. Even I think you can do it is for folded symmetry or even for mirror symmetry. But let us take mirror symmetry. So you draw this one. Then this is what mirror symmetry. Here R, 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 R. Now in mirror symmetry, what happens? See that when you have taken the current I enters, we have R, R, R. So three equal resistances means the current will be divided I1, I2 and I3. If it is equal resistors, the current will be divided equally. If they are not identical, then the current will be divided identically. Not identical, different currents will be divided. Now, as it is a mirror circuit, here I1 is current means in this resistor also what? I1 current. Is it okay? Now here I3 current means here also what is current? I3 only. Then here I2 current means for this also what? I2 current only. Now you can observe clearly that across this one the same resistance, so same current flowing. Across these two the same current flowing. Across these two the same current flowing. But remember, these resistors having same potential differences, then current across this one and current across this one will be 0. So already I said, when you have drawn mirror symmetry, along that line the resistance are ineffective. There is no flow of current across the resistors along that axis. Now you can remove these two resistors. No current flows across this. No current flows across this because of they are having same potential difference means current is 0. Now you can solve it easily. Is it or not? These two resistors are in which combination? Series combination because I1 current, here also I1 current. Series. And these two are in which combination? Series combination. And again, these two are in which combination? Series combination. Now equivalent 2R and here it is 2R and here it is 2R. Now let me draw here A, 2R, 2R, 2R. Now what is the combination of these three? What is the combination of these three? Can you tell? Parallel. In parallel combination, what is equivalent resistance? RAB is equal to, for identical capacitor means R by N. Now 2R by 3. 2R by 3. 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2 plus 1 by R3. 3 by R. Then reciprocated. RP is equal to R by 3. R is nothing but 2R. 2R by 3 is the equivalent resistance. Just within fraction of second you can easily solve the network circuits. Please note down fastly. Let us discuss one more problem. So given the circuit diagram having the resistances, and find the equivalent resistance between A and B. See that we need to see that is it folded symmetry or mirror symmetry. Remember, mirror symmetry means how do you take? In between what points you need to find equivalent resistance? In between those 2 points you have to draw perpendicular line. Then is it mirror part? Your bottom part, this upper part. Is it mirror part? No. Now you draw a line or axis along AB. This is what? AB. Are you clear, students? Are you clear? Oh. Now look at this one. Let me take point here. X. Look at this one, symmetry. Folded symmetry. For this axis, if it is taken this side, bottom, and this is upper part. Now here R, here R, here R, here R. Okay, this is R, this is R. Then this is you can take it as a folded symmetry. As a folded symmetry. For folded symmetry, I discussed that the resistances which are perpendicular to this axis, these 2 axes are ineffective because the potential difference is 0. How? Let me tell. So this is the point X. Then what would be this point, X? See that? X, X. Now this is a point Y if you have taken. What would be this point? Y. Are you clear, students? Okay. Now here B is there, here A is there. Now remember, in the points which are having same potential difference are in parallel. Now these two, X and X, means what? Potential is same. Here X potential, here X potential means the potential difference is 0. Then there is no flow of current across this one. Is it okay? There is no flow of current across this one. Similarly, here Y, even there is no potential difference across this. That's all. Now see that if you have taken, you take any one of the part, folded symmetry only, this part or this part, any one part you can take. XY and these are XY. Potential difference will be same. Now this R and this are in which combination? Parallel combination. So let me redraw that. Say X and Y. X, Y. Now R and R in parallel combination. What is equivalent resistance in parallel combination? R into R by R plus R. What is that value, ma? What is that value? Please tell me. R by 2. Now this is R by 2. Instead of that I am writing R by 2. So this one I neglected. This is removed. R by 2. Okay. Next, A and Y. A and Y. So here R potential difference, here R potential difference, and these two are having same potential difference means now R and R means combination, parallel combination. Now here I have A, then even the resultant of between A and Y, it is also R by 2. R and R in parallel, then even you can remove that. So this is also removed. Is it okay, students? Next. B and X are, and B and X having same potential difference, then this R and this are having same potential difference. Therefore, these two resistors are in what combination? Parallel combination. Even let me remove this one. Let me remove this one. Now R, B and X. Here we have. This is B. Now X, B and X are also in what combination? R by 2. This is also what? R by 2. Now in between A and B we are calculating resistance. Okay, in between A and B. Now look at this one. when the cell is connected, the current will be divided in two parts in this. Then these three resistors are in same line, means these three resistors are in series combination. These three resistors are in series combination. Then what is equivalent resistance? Rs is equal to R by 2 plus R by 2 plus R by 2. That is equal to what it is? 3R by 2. Okay, instead of this everything, I can write as 3R by 2. It is R. Now this is 3R by 2. 3R by 2 it is R. Now 3R by 2 are in which combination? These two resistors. 3R by 2 and R in which combination? Rajesh, in which combination are these two? Parallel combination. Then what is equivalent resistance in between A and B? In parallel combination, R1 R2 by R1 plus R2. 3R by 2 into R by 3R by 2 plus R. That is equal to, so what do we have? 3R square by 2 by 5R by 2. 2 cancel, 1R will be cancelled. That is equal to 3R by 5 is the equivalent resistance. Are you clear, students? Is there any difficulty? If you have understood the concept of symmetry, mirror symmetry and folded symmetry, then it would be easy. Please note down fast. Now please calculate the resistance between A and B. Even we have resistors here also. Na? Now what type of symmetry is it? So that we have to draw the circuit in a same manner, A and B. Look at, if I draw the axis along the points joining A and B, so this is what? So it is what? Folded symmetry. Folded symmetry. Folded symmetry. Just I won't take any time to you. Just do in a simple manner. So here you take, it is X, let me take P, this is a point P. Again, it is point Q and this is point Q because of the folded symmetry. So here P means here Q means here Q, here P means here P. Next, here R, so let me take PQ, let me take it is R, this is small r. Next, it is S and it is S. And now it is T and this is T. S, T, T. Now let me take this point as X and this point as Y. Just we have it because folded symmetry means what? Upper part is what potential? Here also same. Here what potential? Here also same. Here what? Here also same. Here also same. Symmetry means same. Okay. Now each resistance, let us take each resistance is capital R. Because here we have used small r, let me take capital R. Are you following, students? If you understand, it would be very easy. You no need to struggle to resolve to find the resultant resistance. Now look at this one. One by one, I'll reduce the circuit by taking the equivalent resistance. Right, clear? So look at this. PA and PA. That means these two resistors are in what combination? Parallel combination. These two are having same potential. So PA and PA are having same potential difference. Then let me redraw. These two are in which combination? Parallel combination. So here A. It is what point? P. Now I'll remove this one, Amma. Just I'll remove this one. Now R and R, which combination? R by 2, parallel combination. Next, see that P, this one completed. Next, PX and PX, these two are in which combination? Parallel. PX, these two have the same potential. So P in between P and X also same potential. Then R and R in which combination? Parallel combination. Then what is equivalent resistance? R by 2. Now P, X. This is what? X. Now what is resistance? R by 2. Next, P and X completed. Next to come P and Q, and here also P and Q having same potential difference, then this resistance in parallel combination. So let me read. Here we can draw Q, here Q, then here also what? R, right. Next, this one completed. Next, come to this one. R and X are in same potential difference. Then this one and this one are in parallel combination. So let me draw here R. So this is also what? R by 2. Next, R and Q. Here R and Q. So this is yes, R and Q. R and Q are having same potential difference, and this one and this one are in which combination? Parallel combination. R by 2. Are you clear, students? Next, what we have? S and R. Here we have S and R having same potential difference. Then this one and this one in parallel combination. So this is S, R, and it is R by 2. Next, R and Y. Here Y and R, these two are in which combination? Same potential. Then resultant of these two also having R, Y. Now it is also R by 2. Next, S completed. S and T. Here we have S and T having same potential difference. So this is also R by 2. This is T. Next, T and Y having same potential difference. Then these two are in which combination? Parallel. T and Y parallel, R by 2. And next, T and B. Here also T and B are in which combination? Parallel combination. So T, here we have B, R by 2. I hope everything we have calculated. Are you all clear, students? Are you all clear? Abhinav, Satya Sai? Okay. So what we have taken just, this is what? Symmetry line. This is what? Symmetry line. For this line, folded symmetry. Folded symmetry means upper part and bottom part we need to consider. For this upper part is what? P. So this is also having potential P. Okay. Next, for this one, here Q means here also Q. Next, here R means here also R. Next, here S means here also S. Here T means here also S. That means exactly the bottom part, upper part. This is V. Now we are telling when you have taken same points, those two having same potential difference. That is what in folded symmetry. So A and P, in between we have resistance R. One more here, see P and A and P. Here also we have resistance R. Now P and A and this P and A are having same potential difference. Same potential difference means what is that combination? Parallel combination. Now this resistance and this resistance in parallel. Just instead of these two I have drawn, this is removed, I have written R by 2. R into R by R plus R. Similarly, P and X, here also P and X, these two resistors having same potential difference, then these two are in which combination? Parallel combination. Now these two resistances R by 2. Next, P and Q. So here also we have, see that P and Q, these two are having same potential difference, then these two are in parallel combination. So P and Q R by 2. Similarly, Q and R. So even we have here, see that Q and R, both are having same potential difference. Then this resistance and this resistance are in parallel combination. Q and R. Similarly, R and X. Here also R and X are having same potential difference. Then these two are in which combination? Parallel combination. Then R X resultant is R by 2. Similarly, R and S, here we have R and S, these two will have same potential differences because along the same. Therefore, those two are in parallel, the resultant is R by 2. Is it okay? Next, Y and R, here also Y and R in parallel combination, R by 2. S and T, even S and T having same potential difference, and these two resistors in parallel R by 2. Next, T and Y R by 2. And finally, T and B, here also T and B are having same potential difference, and those two resistors in parallel combination. That's all. Now you can find easily. Look at this one for each loop. This is one loop. These two are in which combination? Series combination. Then R by 2 plus R. Again, these two are in which combination? Parallel combination. R by 2 plus R is what? R. Then R and R in which combination? Parallel combination. Then what is equivalent resistance? R into R by R plus R, R by 2. Now let me redraw here. First one, this one, R by 2. Next, this value is what? In between P and R. This is A and here it is P. It is R by 2, R. Next, in between R and Y. Is it Y? T. R and T. So same loop. This is also, for this also equivalent resistance what? R by 2. R by 2. T. Next, this T and B, what we have? B. R by 2. Now look at this one. R by 2, R by 2, R by 2, R by 2. All are in which combination? Series combination. Therefore, equivalent resistance RAB is equal to R by 2 plus R by 2 plus R by 2 plus R by 2. That is equal to 4R by 2, which is nothing but 2R. So 2R is the equivalent resistance of this complicated circuit of having resistance R. Are you all clear, students? Are you all clear, Amma?